phantom and making that money that Oprah can't fathom. I bag up a bitch and I hold her for ransom. We fly in the city and fuck till we manage the money. If I know what fuck it is, man, and I'm working so hard to get lost in the mansion. A couple years later, we talking expensive. It's me and this money for years and I'm slang. These niggas can't hold me. I'm feeling like it's the fourth quarter and I'm Kobe. I'm trying to buy my house, fuck a rolling. You tell that shit, that means I got no time on me. Just give me your bottle. I'm taking it down till my vision get blurry. My niggas, they shoot me. They shoot him and lead like that nigga Steph Curry. Been gone for a year and these niggas still losing. I call them Sierra, they got no damn future. I load the 16 and I just get the blast to see this the type shit to put rappers and cats. A nigga still scoring and still never seen a damn goat. Ain't no one can stop me. No one can stop me, just picture me rolling. 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 Nigga, just picture me rolling. Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling.
Black kids, man. What happened? What happened, fam?
I went to emotional intelligence today, dude. You're being insensitive. You need to show empathy to Sybil.
All right. You should have burnt up in flames when you went to that club.
Oh, okay.
You should have walked through the door and combusted.
All right.
Let's go. Yo.
Episode
Sneak This Podcast. Episode
112.
112.
Is it?
George.
112.
That's not a song. 112.
They just sing about themselves.
Yeah, they just sing about themselves.
Peaches and cream. Peaches and cream. Sing it.
Peaches and cream.
Sing it, Simple.
So don't know that song. Peaches and cream.
Cupid.
Ryan. Greg. Back in the building.
Just name songs that 112 made instead of jerseys. Cupid.
What's the one?
Peaches and
Cupid.
cream.
Cupid is a classic. What's the one with Lil Zane? I can love you in the shower.
Anywhere.
Both of our bodies dripping wet on the patio. We can make a night you won't forget on the kitchen floor. As I softly pull your hair, we can do it anywhere. Damn, we out here.
We won 13.
All right. No, you guys are 111 because I didn't say anything.
113.
You guys are missing a member.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. You said you had something.
Today is the anniversary of
Pearl Harbor.
That
Is
was
it?
in December. Okay. That's so disrespectful.
You said you were older than
Memorial
us.
Day Monday, though.
You said you were older than us. I didn't know what you were going with.
You see him?
Bro.
Today is the day that
Columbus Hill across the world?
Blue Ribbon Sports became.
What the heck is Blue Ribbon Sports?
What the fuck is that?
Are you serious?
Like, they give you a ribbon? Like when you...
Blue Ribbon Sports is today's the day that Blue Ribbon Sports changed their name formally to Nike. Nike started today.
We weren't alive for that.
So, 70
How do you know this?
What are you talking about?
He was there.
I didn't even know Nike had another name.
Did you know Nike originally started by selling Asics and
No.
Onitsuka Tiger? Okay, never mind then. I guess you don't know nothing. So
I don't know anything about sneakers, bro. I'm not joking, all right?
We call ourselves sneakerheads.
I know nothing, okay? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nike started with a waffle iron in the trunk.
That's all I know.
track meets.
The waffles. That's it. What are
all
you
right,
talking
today's
about?
the anniversary of Nike becoming a company.
Blue Ribbon. I'm thinking of the ice cream. What's
Yeah.
that? Oh, Blue Bell. Is that Blue Bell?
Blue Bell ice cream?
I don't know.
Is this happening right now?
Look, who wore jersey number 12?
That's a pretty big day.
For who? Because I've never seen it one time, and I've actually been on social
There's
media.
not even a Blue Ribbon Day. There's not even a Blue Ribbon release today.
Why would, so you want them to release Asics? Or
That
what?
one kind of makes sense.
We got Air Max Day. Why would we have
They
a Blue
released
Ribbon Day?
Asics?
What are you talking about,
cares?
Asics?
That's how the company started. Phil Knight was selling Onitsuka Tigers out of the back of a van. Do you not know the history of
He
Nike?
was selling waffle tread.
You guys know anything at all?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know he was selling Akawaka sedans. Look,
Was the other guy there?
What? Bill Bowerman?
Yoshimano Gatos?
Yo, you the other guy? Who? He talking about the Japanese man. You couldn't pronounce
what's
his
his name again?
Well,
Yoshiyama
there was Nigo.
Orokusaki. Who's Orokusaki? Is that?
Did they have Ama
That's
Manier?
not a person.
Orokusaki is Splinter or Shredder. One of them on Ninja Turtles.
Why do you know who that is and you don't know nothing about
Because I
Nike?
know my Ninja Turtles. I don't know nothing about the Asics. Ninja Turtles were born in
they have-
1984.
Did they have Ama Manier?
Probably 87.
What are you talking about? What?
They have on yours.
Okay.
Orokusaki.
Jersey number 12s.
Or jersey number 12. Your fun fact.
Yeah.
It was like this. We was on the edge of our seats. I've been on the internet all day. I haven't seen one person say happy birthday
Happy
Nike.
Blue Ribbon Day.
Nobody.
Why would somebody say happy birthday Nike?
They say happy birthday to everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. That's a 100% fact. You can't say that's not what it be fact.
I mean, they say shout outs to stores that allow them to give them their money to them. I mean, they do that.
So if you think they won't say, yo, what up, Nike? Happy birthday.
Happy Blue Ribbon Day.
Blue Ribbon Day.
But why would they say happy birthday? I don't.
And you said this is the first day they started.
Happy Founder Day.
Anniversary, maybe?
Happy Founder Day.
It's the anniversary, whatever year it is.
You said
30-something
birth?
years.
You said
47
it's
years.
Nike's birthday.
You said Nike's
No,
birthday.
I did not
You
say
said the
Nike's
first day
birthday.
they changed their name to Nike.
You
It's
said
Nike's
the birth
birthday.
of Nike.
Yes, but I didn't say Nike's birthday.
Same
okay?
thing. All right. They sold Orokusakis and then they turned into
I
waffle
don't know what
sellers.
those are.
They sold chicken and
They
waffles.
sold Komodos.
Chicken and waffles is racist.
What? Man, you don't shut up. Who wrote jersey number 12?
Aaron Rodgers?
That was a good one.
Michael Jordan.
He couldn't wait.
Baseball
I forgot
number?
about that. No, basketball.
Oh, in that one game?
That one game when the jersey got stolen or something. Is that what happened?
Yep.
Oh.
You guys know that, but you don't know
I didn't know
sports.
that. Actually, I didn't know that. But Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
He's all right.
Tom Brady.
You know what's funny?
He's a Hall of Famer.
I will
probably.
listen
or
to,
maybe he is, and I don't know.
I will listen to Brilliant Idiots, and they were talking about how like when teams lose a championship and they send the loser shirts to third world countries.
Yeah, Haiti. Huh?
They were like, bro, there's somebody out there who thinks Jim Kelly is the greatest quarterback of all time with all the Bill shirts they got.
You could have said the same thing about Denver until they actually did win one. Until a certain point.
Yeah. What was that one they lost too close? Was it against the Browns or Cincinnati?
Who?
We lost
the Broncos.
to the Broncos.
Yeah, was it like 13?
Broncos can't play the
12?
Browns in the Super Bowl. AFC.
No, we played the AFC Championship game. We lost on the
that was-
drive.
okay. The drive. That's what it was.
Isn't that when Biner fumbled or someone of them
That's
fumbled?
when the
A lot of people that think
Browns-
Donovan McNabb is the greatest quarterback of all time too.
when the Browns drove out of Cleveland to Baltimore.
He only lost, what, 1, 2?
He lost like 4 AFC or NFC Championship
Yeah,
games.
but they don't.
Yeah, a lot.
Are they making T-shirts for that?
Yeah, people think he won 4 NFC championships.
Probably
Maybe.
just burn it.
Tom Brady.
How would I get Tom Brady? Freaking good one.
Aaron Rodgers is pretty good.
Roberto Alomar, one of my favorite baseball players growing
Good
up.
one.
Great Indians second baseman.
Um,
No, Toronto Blue Jays Indians second baseman.
There's got to be wide receivers that wear 12, but I can't think of any of them.
His brother wore 15.
Quarterbacks is the only thing.
God, man, I hate when the listeners hit us with so many numbers.
Yeah, but
We
you
can't
also-
get-
Joe Namath.
You also
Joe
get
Namath.
you also get
John
mad when he
Stockton.
looks stuff-
John Stockton.
You also get mad when he looks stuff up.
Yeah,
So,
but
Think about
What are
it.
you going to get mad about?
Why don't
One
you
or
think
the other?
think about this for a second? Think about Cowboys.
Roger Staubach.
Think about
Rodgers
Raiders.
Staubach, we're number 1 or
Think about
something.
No, he
Raiders.
didn't.
Think about Raiders.
Ken Stabler.
There you go.
Dang, bro, what you got some notes?
Yeah, I got notes.
It's got to be some 12s. Come on, give me 2 more. I get 2 more before we move on.
I think I gave you 2 or 3.
Give me 2 more.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Come on,
I can look some up if you
let's
want.
go NBA,
I can look some up.
NASCAR.
There's been some good point guards, number 12.
Who?
Can't think of anyone.
Who else?
Jamal Tinsley. He's 11.
I was trying to think of people now that wear 12. I can't think of anybody in the NBA that
Mark
wears
Jackson
12.
was 13. Dang. Oh,
Ray Austin, I think, wore 12. Did he?
Skip Lou.
Hey, he's an important figure. He may not have been a good NBA player, but
Important
he's an important figure in basketball. I think Ray
important
Austin wore
figure.
12. I might could be
You're
wrong.
right. He
but-
did for the Rockets and maybe the Raptors. Well, what about Rozier?
Fucking Dwight Howard.
Dang it. What about Rozier?
I always think of point guards when I think of 12.
Terry Rozier. He wore 12, right?
Kirk Heinrich.
Yeah, you
the
should
most-
know that.
The thing I try to forget most in sports history is anything Kirk Heinrich did.
What's crazy is he's not even in the league right now.
He number one, he beat Arizona in the Elite Eight with Kansas, and then he had the nerve to be a first round pick of the Bulls and be trash. No, trash
is a strong word.
Do I need to pull up the clip? The
There was
highlight
like,
when he
okay,
did the
he
spin in
had
the air
two-
and
yeah.
didn't know where he was passing the ball.
He had 2 bad plays in his whole career.
Okay, all right.
Two
I
bad
watched a lot
plays.
of
He had 2 bad plays in his whole career.
Watched a
And
lot of Bulls games.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Dang it. Who else? That's a good one.
Bruce Bowen. I forgot about him.
Oh, yeah.
No one cares about him.
He has bow ties.
Is he still on TV? I never seen him in a long time.
Me neither. He did a pretty good job. I love Homeboy that's on TV right now. Pause.
Dominique Wilkins.
Dominique
Celtics.
Wilkins. Greg, you're losing it.
What?
For the
You were
Celtics.
21 with the Hawks. Why would anyone remember his non-Hawks
Jerome
number?
Kersey. Got it.
25.
No, he wore 12 with the Spurs.
Towns.
That doesn't even count.
Carl Anthony Towns in college.
Carl Anthony Towns in college.
Boing, boing.
Come on, one more 12, guys. We can do it. One more. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's show the listeners we know what we're talking about. As far
Eric
as
Bledsoe with the
jerseys.
Clippers.
Eric Bledsoe with the Clippers. Moving on. Pickups. Who got pickups?
I got pickups.
What you got?
Steven
Oh,
Adams.
I do got pickups. I forgot. Well, I got one.
Steven Adams.
Pickups. I bought the St. Vincent St. Mary LeBrons. I bought Boost You Wear from You, even though you ripped me off.
Okay.
I bought today on concept sale. I bought the laceless Ultra Boost white pair and the purple Flyknit trainers. I've wanted those shoes for a long time.
Now let's go here. Acronym Vapor Maxes are definitely better than those without lace.
No.
Those are definitely better. I don't know what it is with you and them laceless boosts. You don't even like Uncaged Ultra Boost,
No,
but you love these.
Right.
All right, man. What else you buy?
I think that's it. I only had one pickup till
Actually,
yesterday.
I copped something, but I don't know if it's a pickup because I still don't have shipping confirmation. So,
What?
Are you done?
I think so.
Off that gift sale I was telling you about, I got them Prestos for $36.
Heated about missing that sale. Did you buy anything?
And I got a hand-up pair too, but well, number one, they haven't shipped yet.
Matching?
So who knows if no, definitely not. And I don't know if the ones I got for Hannah will fit, but it's the thought that counts.
That's it. Yes. The ring. Is that it?
That is all we have for today. So thanks
I
for joining
I
us.
don't think anything came out over the weekend, did it? I tried to cop those.
St. Vincent St. Mary's came out.
I didn't even wake
they
up for
suck.
St. Vincent.
I tried to cop Jordan 11s to resell them, but I took the L. I put in the Foot Locker thing in California for a size 14, and I got waitlisted. And then that
You gonna drive out there?
No, I was already out there.
Oh.
What are you talking about? You?
Oh, that's right.
You were like, you were like, you got want to go movies? What did he say? What
No, I
where
thought
did
you
he
want
say
to go
it
watch the
was?
game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Like, bro, I told you twice over the weekend I was out of town. Twice.
You going to Manor Friday? I'm going to Manor Friday.
I'll be out of town again.
Where are you going now?
Denver.
For what?
Because Hannah flies free all year long. I'm taking advantage of it. Pause.
Do you fly free?
And I'm going to a Dodger game on Saturday.
fly free?
In Coors. First time in Coors.
Better not drink the beer.
Points. I have points, and then she flies for free on the, no matter how I
Don't drink the beer.
book the flight.
If you go to...
If you drink a Coors Light a mile up in the atmosphere, bro, you
He said a
Faded,
mile
bro.
up. Okay, that's you.
Facts.
I was in Denver like a couple months ago. I was fine.
All right. Well, if I drunk one beer that high up in the sky, I'd probably die. That's 100% fact.
alcohol.
Why does he?
Right.
Why do you think it's in the sky?
Bro, when we went to Hawaii and we were in Kauai, we went up the highest mountain point in the island,
Which
bro.
is still probably lower than Phoenix.
No. All right. When the,
Hawaii is at sea level.
I don't
So,
know nothing.
You don't know nothing about science?
The clouds were going by our faces in or through our heads. I was up there like, ugh,
In heaven.
Yes.
we had to go back down. All right. I thought I was done. I thought my blood was boiling. What's it called?
Phoenix is like 13.
You gotta keep your hand above your head when you go down, like
I
when you
was
go
going
scuba
like,
diving.
ugh.
What's Phoenix elevation? 1,400 feet, something like that, above sea level. And you were probably like 500.
I only know Jersey numbers though.
You don't even know that.
Yeah, you don't even know that.
You're right. I only know how
You
to
probably
edit.
know Mitchell and Ness throwbacks. That's what you know.
All my knowledge
editing,
of anything else left besides editing on Final Cut. That's
Lapstone
it.
and Hammer t-shirts.
What's with you in this T-shirt? Been talking about this shirt since I got out of work. Shout out to Lapstone and Hammer. I'll tell you, Off Whites came in. Garbage. All right.
suck.
I can't believe
The
how
packaging is
trash.
cool, how you made the little window, but they suck. The materials
stop it.
are awful.
That
I
window
mean,
is stupid.
It's,
What you supposed to do? Like what's the point?
but it's different. That's the point.
Man, you know what's different? Off-white shoes just in general. They didn't need a window. Like, then whack.
Yeah, the materials are trash.
I got some Vans, hats, I don't know, man. I'm trying to cool out, bro. We got a big trip coming up. Man, I took Cortez to see Avengers yesterday. Ooh, bad move. He was terrified.
Big trip? What trip?
Left early.
Terrified.
He was terrified. Daddy is spooky. And he was crying.
God.
Bro, he's only 5.
Okay. I'm sure you've made him watch stuff at the house that's scarier than that.
First of all, no, I
Scared
don't
of
make him
Thanos?
do anything, all right? And second,
Sit
no,
down
I
and
don't
watch this, Cortez.
Hey, I'm like, I don't
Yes.
watch. Yeah, with his eyes with toothpicks. Like, I don't watch stuff like that around my kids. I watch Avengers. That Avengers is a little different than the other Avenger movies.
Why?
The other Avenger movies are a little hokey. He didn't know Thanos was a bad guy. Are you mad my son was scared? He's a child.
Well, Mel, you
I'm
make him
not.
tough it out.
I'm mad you're making an excuse for this.
And that you don't make him tough it out.
And you're sitting here telling me like if you're watching TV at the house and he's
Okay.
just not running around and hanging out with you. I didn't say
I'm trying to convince
handcuff him to the couch.
I'm trying to convince him. No, let's stay. But I know what's gonna happen in the movie. I can't convince him to stay to watch them all die at the end. No, it's too late if you ain't seen it. So that's on you. And anybody listening, I don't care. It's
You
too
should have
late.
said spoiler alert.
No, forget that. If you
Before.
haven't seen a movie that made $1 billion by now, you're a fool. All right. One.
seen
So
it?
there was nothing. Every scene that he watched, they was getting
great.
tossed up. Bro, that's on you. That's on you, bro.
Oh, you're gonna have to edit that out.
So
We're gonna get
anyways.
sued.
Yeah, okay. Anyways,
Not everybody dies.
every scene they were getting tossed up, bro. Every single scene. So he was sad. He didn't want to see them cats. He saw Vision get stabbed. by
That's
that thing.
life.
He didn't
Bro,
like it.
why are you doing that?
Bro, who hasn't seen it?
Him?
Man, if you think I'm about to stop talking about something because you haven't seen it, it's been about 2 months now.
You're
smoking.
literally saying the scenes.
And? Well, you haven't even seen freaking Thor, all right?
You didn't tell me what happened in Thor yet. You want to tell me that too?
Yeah,
You
catch him
wanna
up.
know?
Catch him up.
You didn't say nothing about that. What's the difference?
Do you want to know?
We'll have Greg's Marvel Hour.
I can't stop you.
Man.
Greg's Marvel Hour. Yeah, you could get on podcast with wrestling foes.
What's wrestling foes? What came out this week? I have no idea what comes out this week.
Same. This coming out this week.
I don't think anything does.
Atmos We Love Nike pack comes out the 2nd,
No,
which
that
is
doesn't
Friday.
I don't think anything comes out.
If you buy any of those,
There's
already
nothing.
did.
There's nothing on sneakers or on Foot Locker.
you
app.
already bought those?
I told you about the Air Max ones. I
Yeah,
bought those
he's-
like a month ago.
Yeah, he said it on the show.
Those,
those-
are so whack.
Air Max 98, the ones with the print that I sent you a screenshot a long time ago. You say you don't like them.
That camo print or something, like tiger.
Oh, it looks like arrow, like triangles.
Oh, no, them suck. The tribal stuff. Nope.
Yeah, so those come out.
I like when the TV go out.
All right.
When you got the TV out too long, when you take out the cable out the back of the TV.
And then all those Tyler Creator joints come out.
Those are tight.
Converse. No,
Converse.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Those are tight.
tight.
They're not
No,
worth the
those
money,
are not.
but they're tight.
they're not worth $100.
Man, stop it.
I was gonna buy a pair on Concepts today, but they didn't have our size.
Got Vans instead of those old school. What's the point of those?
What's the point of them? They're still Chuck Taylor. What are you talking about?
Well, Chuck Taylor.
I mean, not Chuck
not.
Taylor, Converse. I mean, just
They suck.
Why do they suck?
anyways.
You're angry today.
No, not anymore.
No, he mad because it's Blue Ribbon Day and nobody
Nobody acknowledged it.
Nobody acknowledged it.
Blue Ribbon Day. If you say Blue Ribbon Day one more time, I swear.
You said Blue Ribbon Day.
ACG pack comes out. I didn't say Blue Ribbon Day.
Did you see
I
the
said
ACGs
Nike
on the
anniversary.
sneakers app? You like those? I kind of like them though. I like
Some
the,
ACGs. I like most ACG stuff, but I
do
never
too.
wear it.
No, I don't either. Anybody got Moabis? You got Moabis? Moabis? I got Moabis. I need to wear those.
Mojave Desert.
All right. What we talking about today?
Got a lot to talk about today.
What we
Talking about the NBA Finals.
Oh yeah, we definitely talking about playoffs.
We're going to talk about Travis Scott being the king of Air Jordans.
Not.
Playoffs. Jordan 4s.
Talk about the playoffs.
You see PJ Tucker said he has 4,000 shoes.
Talk about PJ Tucker and his 4,000 pairs of shoes.
I actually.
Talk about PJ Tucker grabbing 16 rebounds, hitting corner threes, balling out of control.
Okay. I actually looked at the link I sent you with like all PJ Tucker's shoes he wore in every game. I scrolled through the entire thing and I have no idea why. I may have lost some brain cells in the process.
I didn't click it
Duh. I mean,
because he's been balling, so I don't want to ruin that. Yeah.
We're going to talk about Greg getting a lunch sack from eBay.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Oh my God, bro.
We're going to talk about
I think that happened last week, didn't it? Oh no, that was right. That happened when I was at my sister's house.
What else?
the NBA.
Read that thing I just gave you, don't?
We're going to talk about the NBA refs versus Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah, that's not a topic. That's just your thing. Because against
Sick of it.
D'Antoni is not a thing.
I'm sick of it.
You're sick of what?
The refs screwing Mike D'Antoni.
Listen.
Finish through that so we can get to that.
And then we're going to do the top 10 greatest LeBrons of all time to us.
We also gonna talk about Drake, Push, Adidas.
Oh yeah, Drake and Push.
A million
and
Yeezys
Adidas.
dropping.
And a million Yeezys dropping. A million in production. All he needed was the infrastructure.
I thought you meant all the colorways. I was like, we
And
talked
some
about
GOAT
that
stuff.
already. You talking about
So-
a million pairs.
Follow at Sneaker History. Today in Sneaker History, 1971, Blue Ribbon Sports officially became Nike.
Okay.
I'm kind of digging the boxes though. They should have did something.
That's a
like
better box.
It also says made in USA on
It
it.
looks like bubblegum. Bazooka
that. And it
bubblegum.
looks like detergent.
Bazooka
That's what a lot
bubblegum
of people
box.
said.
Oh, they did. I'm a visionary.
Yes, they said it already, but you're a visionary.
NBA playoffs. So we talk about playoffs, finals,
Playoffs?
what? Ryan lost his mind.
First of all,
Oh, I could follow the entire. I wasn't watching the game, the second half. I was watching the hockey game instead because the hockey game was nuts. But when you were texting that, I was like, I don't even need to watch. I could just follow Sibyl's texts. You were like,
Play-by-play.
when you were like, what did he say? He was like, sit down, Jaja. I knew somebody from Warriors either splashed one or blocked a shot or something crazy and
yeah.
one, whatever. And then you said, let's go. So it must have been Harden made a three or something happened.
they missed 23 three-pointers in a row.
27.
You know who broke the streak? PJ Tucker.
Bruh, that meme, that
was a meme?
the picture I sent you,
Which one?
of Draymond. You could say the same
Oh,
thing.
when that
PJ Tucker.
If PJ Tucker had an awful release, they both have a similar whack release.
Yes.
Bruh, to miss 27 three-pointers in a row, I feel should be statistically impossible with professional athletes. I feel like any of us here should be able to shoot 27 times backwards and make one.
In the middle of a game.
Yes, we're going to... Period. Bruh, 27...
It's not that simple.
27 shots by professional basketball players?
I understand that, but you're not just shooting with chair defense in a gym. It's during a game.
So you think that's like, meh.
No, I don't. But you're making it seem like us shooting with no defense
I
is not the
feel
same
like
thing.
any of us could make out of 27 threes a professional basketball game. I honestly feel that way.
But over a 15-year career or however long you've been in the league.
Okay.
Wait, in one game.
In one game.
If you played
feel-
one game and you shot 27 threes, you would
Oh
make
yeah,
one.
of course.
Okay. So
what
why
we're
are you
saying.
arguing?
It's
with
not,
Why are you
I'm not arguing. You're saying it's like you didn't say during the game. You said we're in the gym shooting backwards with no defense.
Bruh.
There's people with a hand in your face. It's not the same thing as shooting in a gym with nobody in the gym.
Okay. Hand in their faces probably less than 50% of the time.
No, I watched the highlights because they showed it on Twitter because somebody was complaining about the same thing. There was like, out of the 27, there was 5 that were uncontested. Now, you're right about the improbability. They should have made one. It was like 13,000 to 1 chance that they would miss 27 in a row. That's pretty
Wish
high.
I would have bet on that, huh?
But lottery is like 50 million to 1. So, I mean,
Bruh.
crazier things happen.
Chris Paul, James Harden will never win an NBA championship. Period.
They're getting LeBron.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
And I said that too the other week, but they can't afford LeBron unless they literally gut the entire
The
team.
way
They're
to know
getting
if they're
LeBron.
getting LeBron is just follow the Vegas lines. And the Vegas lines, did I send you that? They set Philly as the favorite to get LeBron.
I don't even see that happening.
Philly is 3-2. Cavs are next on the list. Houston was down a couple, like 4 or 5 on the list.
Who's third?
I have no idea.
Golden San Antonio?
He's Golden State. Yes, they go 87 million.
Why you hate Golden State so much? I don't know if you've ever said why you hate them so much.
I hate
He
Steph
did
Curry.
talk about Steph Curry on one episode, but
A lot of episodes he'll mention
the
it, but he
reasons
never
don't make
said
okay,
why.
the reasons don't make sense. It's simple.
What's the reason?
I mean,
Why do you hate them so much? There's
What?
no reason.
I hate Steph Curry. I think he's
Why?
annoying.
It's annoying. What? It's like your little sister.
I think
He's
I
like,
hate Kevin Durant because he's a bitch.
all right.
I hate Steve Kerr because he bothers me.
All right.
I hate.
Your top 10
I
list
actually
kind of
don't-
had a few people upset.
I actually don't even mind Draymond Green anymore. And I'll take Dre Green off my top 10.
are
I'll
you
put-
saying that because he didn't play all that well in that series?
I'll
Is that
take
what?
Draymond Green off my list and put the refs. They're one of my top 10 most hated Warriors.
So what are you talking about with the
He
refs?
said hated Warriors.
What are you talking about with D'Antoni and the refs? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about, bruh. D'Antoni is an awful coach.
Nah, that's a stretch.
Okay.
Did you watch the Suns from 05 to 2011?
Wait, hold on. Actually, that brings up a good point. He's saying that because he hates 3-pointers. But you said the same thing as him. You hate 3-pointers, but you love D'Antoni.
I didn't say I hate 3-pointers.
Yeah, you did. You said you hate how the NBA changed, like he does.
I said I hate Steph Curry and Draymond and
So you hate it when one team does it, but when the Suns from
And Kevin
05
Durant.
to 11 do it, that's
Suns
fine.
didn't even do it in 05 to 11. They just
and Klay Thompson.
bruh. The freaking NBA.
Steph Curry's goofy looking. He looks like an evil person.
Okay.
He looks like a demon.
But you're on here calling people names and say you hate them, but he's the mean person.
He looks like a demon.
He's literally wiping his shoes off right now, get ready to go get another championship. Maybe.
LeBron's the greatest player of all time.
Maybe my ass.
LeBron's
Pause.
the greatest player of all time.
That's not true, but
Yes, it is now.
what do you mean now?
Everybody
Now.
says it now.
Everyone says it now.
Okay.
Is LeBron different now? Do you think
Yes.
he's...
Transcended.
I think it's there's no point in making the argument. It's just something that you can't come to a conclusion on. So why argue it?
Who's a better individual
cares?
basketball player?
What do you mean?
One-on-one individual.
Oh, yeah, that's LeBron. That's easy. Jordan couldn't beat LeBron one-on-one. That's just period. All right. That's facts.
You're making him mad.
I don't know if that's. Oh, you make me mad.
Oh, I mean, Jordan
I'm
is-
fine with that opinion. I don't
No,
think it's a
he's-
fact.
Okay, it's fine. It's not a fact. But Jordan is the most efficient player in NBA history. LeBron is what, number 2? 3?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, it's a preference now. Like, it's not even a...
So do you put LeBron ahead of Kobe now?
He's been ahead of Kobe for me for like 5 years, 10
He
years
can't
or whatever.
stand Kobe.
No, I don't dislike Kobe. Just,
I hate seeing
I
Kobe
dislike
answer
people.
that
I
question.
dislike Kobe. I don't dislike Kobe fans in general. I dislike Kobe fans who think he's in the top 3, top 2, whatever.
Kobe is definitely top 5.
No, he's not.
I don't see how you can't put him in top 5. I can't.
Okay, so
let's go.
he might if you broke everything down to like eye test and stats, you would be like, these are the eye test guys, and then if you went and looked at the stats, it would back it up for a lot
You're
of them,
right.
but not Kobe.
I know why. I know why you don't think he is, but there's something it's something about Kobe. Like, I feel like carried that torch a little longer without Jordan. We didn't have Jordan. We had Kobe. Kobe carried that for a long time. Like, he did.
So then if that's your reason, then you can't then at no point will you ever be able to say that LeBron's better than Jordan if that's your stance on Kobe.
I don't think I can because I was alive I saw them, Jordan and Kobe I saw LeBron too at their best, but I was, like we talked about last time, raised on Jordan and kind of raised on Kobe too. Kobe was in the important stages of our life, like college and stuff like that, high school, college era. LeBron, I mean, at some point, the only reason why Jordan will be the GOAT forever is because he has a legacy.
Jordan and LeBron are 1 and 2 in some order, and it will be like that forever. And
Like,
it's,
Jordan,
until the next good player.
I would say
Ben Simmons.
no.
Okay.
I would say,
Joe Devin Booker.
oh yeah, definitely not.
I was like, where are you going with this? What? Oh yeah, definitely what?
Till
No,
Dembo.
Okay. Don't make me throw my
Too
phone
early.
at you.
It's too early.
Too early. He's probably 25 already.
Yes, because he was in Greece, though. They age different in Greece.
They do.
Yes, they probably live longer than they do
Yeah,
here.
they have supplements. They have supplements there.
Because they
Drink wine
Natural-
and eat
yeah,
olive oil
natural
all day
supplements.
long.
wine and olive oil.
And they just
you got to shake it because they don't mix.
They eat that cheese. What's that cheese?
Not red wine, vinaigrette. Drink wine and then olive oil.
They eat feta cheese.
Well, I don't know if that's good for you, but
I would say at some point Jordan would fade away out of the discussion, but Jordan's legacy is his sneakers.
why would he fade away? He's 6-0 in the
Chamberlain
finals.
has.
Ever.
Yeah, because
Bill Russell has.
Because before them,
Will
before
Chamberlain
them-
won 1 championship.
Yes, but before them, when in the '60s,
Okay, Bill Russell
there were
has.
people talking about who's the greatest right at that point in time, and then they faded away, and then new ones
They
faded
didn't fade away. People are still talking about Bill. Who was his name?
Our kids-
Will Chamberlain or Bill Russell. and all
Our
them.
kids.
As the greatest of all time.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're definitely their 60s and they're old people.
Yeah, people are still talking about it. They're still putting them in that conversation.
When our kids are our age,
Oh,
they
you
won't
mean
be
the
talking
people are
about
old.
who's better, LeBron or Jordan. They'll be talking about who's better, LeBron or whoever is next.
No, they won't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they probably will. At
No,
some
they
point,
won't.
Jordan might not be in the topic. With us, that's depending on how long we live.
Do you still say Babe Ruth is the best baseball player of all time?
People still have that conversation, and yes, his name is in it.
Old people have that conversation.
Babe Ruth is
if
never
you
in that
went
topic,
in-
though,
what?
discussion. Mickey Mantle, DiMaggio, players like that are in discussion.
What are you talking about?
Babe Ruth? No, I don't hear discussions like whether they consider Babe Ruth as the greatest player of all time. Okay,
Who's
don't.
discussing baseball? Edgar and his dad? I mean, what are you talking about?
Real
He wears
baseball.
that stuff. He wears those shoes that make you upset all the time.
Okay, yeah, he wears them all the time.
If
be
you
over
talking about
there.
a serious conversation on television and Babe Ruth is not brought up, you watching the wrong television
I
channel.
don't hear it get brought up. All right. Not by the analysts and people they got right now working.
I don't
on the
even
shows,
think people know who Babe Ruth is anymore, except for you.
I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. But
Well, you were alive to see him.
Yeah, to me,
the best baseball player I've ever seen with my own two eyes is Barry Bonds, and number 2 might be Mike Trout already.
Not
never seen Mike
Pujols.
Trout play.
Not A-Rod.
Pujols?
Not
Why
Derek
not?
Jeter.
Pujols
Not Lindor.
plays one side of the game, offense, or did when he was younger. Mike Trout, one of the best center fielders ever,
Griffey.
possibly defensively.
Ken Griffey.
He's not up there with Trout. in
Francisco
terms
Lindor?
of
He's not.
Statistics is nowhere close.
Jim Tomei.
Oh, right.
Manny Ramirez.
Jim Edmonds.
Yes. You just keep naming
Great center
Indians.
outfielder.
He's gonna say Rick Vaughn next. Why
Mo
Rick
Vaughn.
Wild Thing Vaughn?
Oh,
Tim Salmon.
okay. Albert Bell was pretty good.
Greg Biggio.
Barry Bonds. Regardless if Barry Bonds is on steroids or not, steroids don't help hand-eye coordination. So yes, it helps you.
Every
hit the ball
baseball player should be on
super
steroids.
far. But
Everybody should be on steroids.
I'm sure Barry Bonds got a lot of hits because he was on steroids. Assuming he was on steroids, is that a fact yet? And we know.
Pretty sure it's a fact.
Okay, so he probably got a lot of hits because of that, but it doesn't help with hand-eye coordination. And he has a major league record for walks in a season, home runs in a season. I mean, you go down the list.
Yeah, but I mean, he got the home runs because he was juicing, and he got walked because they were afraid to pitch to him because he was juicing.
Juicing is funny. All I can think of is Jersey Shore. Oh.
All I can think is that orange.
If we had steroids on this podcast, we'd be even more lit.
Okay, you still got them
Be
straws.
jacked.
What else we talking
We'd
about?
be jacked and angry.
Still got them straws.
The NBA final predictions.
Oh yeah.
Why is this even a
You
thing?
know who's happy and sad at the exact same time as Kyrie Irving? He's happy that the Celtics didn't get to the finals, but he's sad the Cavaliers is in the finals. That's
Yeah, but I
facts.
think we knew that.
Why is he happy that the Celtics didn't get to the final?
Because he had nothing to do with it.
So
Bruh, don't act like that. Don't act like, bruh. Every person does that.
I am vindicated, by the way,
With what?
saying what's his name? What's his name? Kyrie
Kyrie.
wouldn't get there without LeBron.
I mean, technically, yes. But you know how that is when you get took out the game.
Vindicated.
You get to the game. You don't want them to ball out when you're in the bench.
selfish.
Stop it.
Okay, you're number one selfish person. In
I would
the
want
galaxy.
my team to win.
So you. So
I'd be
if you
happy
were-
for my guys. Pause.
No, you.
Not if
wouldn't.
you left the best player in the world and almost got to the finals.
Think about being Drew Bledsoe, and
Happy.
Brady came in, won the Super Bowl.
Happy.
Stop it. That's one of the most cringeworthy pictures when they won the Super Bowl and Tom Brady is hugging Bledsoe and Bledsoe's like, that sucks, bro. That sucks.
I mean, I don't know if it sucks, but
Bruh,
yes, I
that
understand.
sucks.
I understand both points.
And then now the Cavs are in it. Do the Cavs have any chance?
Cavs in 7.
I'm asking a question. I'm on a podcast. Don't make a face at me. Cavs in
They
7?
can see my face reaction. That's a reaction.
Cavs in 7? No. What's it gonna be?
It's going to be Golden
He said
State.
He said the refs are gonna give him a game or two.
He said they're gonna win game. He said Cavs are gonna win game 3.
Cavs are going to win game 3 and potentially game 5.
What?
Is it 2-3-2 or is it back to 2-2-1-1-1?
I have no idea, but why would you say 3 and 5?
Because I think that
Oh, you mean if they get 3 in a row at home? Because they ain't winning in Golden State.
I think that they'll win game 3 as a trap game, and then I think the refs are going to be like, you know what? Let's squeeze one more TV revenue deal out of this.
Squeeze.
Let's call all these fouls. Let's pull a reverse Rockets on them, and not screw the
That
Rockets.
sounds wild. No,
The refs were trash.
You
in
might
that
have to
Rockets
pause reverse rocket. That's wild.
That Rocket like this.
game.
Yo.
That's Chris Paul's career. Chris
Dude,
Paul is trash.
they screwed the
Everyone-
Rockets out of like
wait.
27 points.
Everyone thinks that if Chris Paul played in the series, it's a guaranteed win for them. Number one,
think that.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm glad you acknowledged that because number one, they lost 2 of the first 3 games with him on the court, and then number 2, okay, they got blown out by 41 with him on the court. The games that he
Hearsay.
the games that the Warriors had Iguodala was not a series, and then when Iggy went out, not that should matter because the Warriors have 3-4 other All Pros.
Also, Eric
he went
Gordon was balling.
I hate Eric Gordon. He's trash. When Iggy went
won
out,
$6 million a year
it changed
a
the
couple
whole
years
thing. I don't know.
Look, Eric Gordon's not trash. He's
Eric
just
Gordon is
inconsistent,
6'2"
frumpy.
and weighs 300 pounds. He should never score in the lane against anyone ever.
He is.
He doesn't weigh
balling.
300.
He should be okay. It's obviously an exaggeration,
Okay. I
but
was gonna say Jared Dudley might
anyone
be
who's 7
285.
feet tall like KD should not be allowing a 6'2" man to score in the lane on him.
balling.
I don't care if he's a bull, if he's a block of
Cheese.
metal and
He
muscle.
tried hard not to say meat.
Okay.
He wanted to say meat.
Trans muscle, okay? You, KD, should be embarrassed letting a 6'2" man score
So
on
who
you.
wins
KD
the
should be
finals?
embarrassed of his hair and his beard.
Who wins the finals?
You get one thing or the other, no? You get 7 foot with a jump shot and no hair, or you get hair without a jump shot.
He needs to do something with his beard too. So does that other goofy.
He should just
motherfucker,
shave his head. Were you the one who said that?
Curry? He needs to shave his beard off too. His beard's
You're the only person out
as
there
fuck.
looking at their features, bro. Everybody out there looking
it's
at the
just
game,
goofy,
and you
bro.
go, oh, look at his moles, look at the eyes.
goofy, bro.
Were you the one who said that?
What?
KD needs
KD should
proactive.
shave his head and just go bald.
I said he should just cut it low, just how he had it, just one level. Just it's
LeBron
no
needs to
reason.
shave his head too.
One level.
It just doesn't need to be like that. His looks like rolling waves.
One level and wear
But not
wear a
waves.
wave cap. 24 hours a
No,
day.
he needs one of them escrow kits, like where.
He needs a wig.
Okay. Who wins? Rockets. I mean,
Warriors and 6.
Rockets,
Warriors 6.
Rockets in
What
12.
you say? Sweep.
Nah, it ain't a sweep, but 5.
Cavs in 7.
You ain't picking that.
I'm picking that.
No, you ain't.
I'm picking that.
Let's bet on it then.
Why would I do that?
Exactly. So you ain't picking
Why are you
that.
wearing a Golden State Warriors hat and picking the Cavs?
He's been a Warriors fan. You didn't see? You couldn't tell by the text thread? He was
Well, why is he picking the Cavs?
hating on you because he wants to be contrary.
I'm a huge LeBron fan. I don't have a basketball team. I root for teams. Now the Suns
You
win
don't own any
championship, I'll
Cavs
be
hats?
streaking in the huh?
You don't own any Cavs hats.
Don't even start. All right.
When did you buy them?
When did I? Bro, stop it.
You know what? You drink out of straws.
I almost
You
wore
can't
a
talk
Ron
about
Harper Cavs jersey today.
That's a jersey.
fact. You think I don't got a hat to go with it?
Yes.
What do you think this is, bro? Who you think you talking to, fam?
I mean, you haven't worn one in 112 episodes.
No,
so-
I did wear one with the 2016 champs Cavs.
No,
I
you
got
didn't.
that from Cleveland. Yes, I did. Chris and Anna got that from me. Shout out to them. Who? Chris and Anna when they went to Cleveland.
I was going to say, because you ain't been to Cleveland.
You're
so
right. I went to Toledo on accident.
Not since LeBron been in the league.
He might have been in the league. But he might have been in Miami at that point.
Yes, you're in Akron.
I asked you something. Who Warriors and what? What'd you say?
5.
Warriors and 5s, Cavs and 6. I mean, sorry, Cavs and 7. Cavs and 7.
Let's bet.
You think LeBron, if
Let's
LeBron
bet.
wins this championship,
Yes, he's the greatest of all time.
Let's bet.
I'm not bet. What are we gonna bet? Let's bet a hat.
NMDs.
Let's bet a hat.
What's the NMDs?
Let's bet a hat. I win, you buy me a hat. You win, I buy
We'll
you
just
a
bet.
hat.
We'll bet lunch.
I mean, just buy it now. Yeah, that's fine.
All
Fine, lunch. That's cheaper
So
than a hat.
if they win in 5,
I'll find the most expensive.
they win in
hat
5,
ever.
you get lunch.
Turn
They
it
win.
I'll
If
get a
Golden
Don
State
C.
win in
Turn it,
6,
get the
I mean,
money.
give me a Don C. Python. Give me a Don C. Cavs
Sell it for
Python
half
hat.
price
Alright.
and have
And a
$200.
Blake jersey.
So Warriors in 5, you get lunch. Warriors in 6, I get lunch. Cavs in 7,
Well,
you
wait,
get lunch.
it got to be the exact thing, or is just a
Yeah.
What? So we both got to buy you lunch if you win? That doesn't make
No,
any
you
sense.
just split it.
Oh, all right, that makes sense.
Check my funds.
All right. Well, you don't even show up for lunch anymore, so him.
I'll go to lunch
yeah.
Friday. Let's go.
Oh, you ain't going.
I'm not gonna be here. Oh no, I'm gonna be here Friday lunch. I'm not gonna be here Friday night.
Dang, you're gonna miss
But
Manor.
the series not
And
gonna be
Friday
over.
Night Lights.
The series isn't gonna be over by then. So
What are we talking about now?
2 weeks.
Yeezy's coming out $1 million. You guys copping again? 'Cause I don't
Yeah.
cop.
Yeah, I'm copying.
You are?
I said I don't cop.
Oh,
I'm not copping that garbage.
I thought you were. If they actually release like a 500,000 pairs on like Adidas.com, I think they'll sit that entire day.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You think they'll sell out? I don't know if it's possible.
They've
to sell
already
out.
released like how many pairs? 100,000 whites or something?
I don't even know. Can't you get whites at retail now?
$350.
Not at retail, but low.
$375.
I think they'll sit online that day if they put that many pairs. Like if you know how them cats go online the night before and they find out how many pairs Adidas is releasing and they're like, oh, here's the stock numbers.
Oh yeah.
If that joint says 500,000, they're sit.
Bruh. Them joints are the most trash colorway that there is of Yeezy V2s too. That's facts. All right.
I need the peanut butters.
Peanut butters.
Sesames or whatever,
Man.
whatever those brown ones are.
Bruh. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not copping, but the only people that should care about this drop is people that want to like draw on them or paint on them or customize.
That's what I'm
those.
gonna do.
Like, this is the opportunity to just buy a pair and just do whatever you want to it. Like, I'm trying to figure out why he releasing them white pairs though and not the black pairs. That's what he's gonna stay woke. Look at Jordan's face. Why he releasing the cream pairs and not the black pairs?
No comment.
So y'all copping or what?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Why are you copping those again? What do you got? 2 or 3 pairs already?
4 or 5, I don't know.
You got 4 pairs of cream Yeezys?
I think so.
You're strange, dude. What are you gonna do with them?
Well, I wasn't planning on a million pair restock.
Well, they go for nothing. You better sell them now on StockX.
Cop.
Yeah, you sell them today, you get half price fees.
Oh yeah, no, that's only on Jordans today, isn't it?
No,
Jordans, Yeezys, Supreme.
And not only Supreme, streetwear in general.
You trying to cop cream Yeezys?
I'm trying to think what I got to sell.
Or if not DS, it doesn't matter.
Thank you very much.
Being the bearer of good news.
Well, what else? Drake,
Travis.
Pusha. Oh, Travis Scott. We talked that. Travis Scott.
King of Air Jordans.
Kill yourself.
Okay, he's not the king of Air Jordans. They're saying the king of Jordan 4s.
King of Jordan 4.
And that's not true.
Whoever said they could kill themselves.
It was like somebody on Sneaker News. First of all, it's obviously for clicking or clickbait or something because that's stupid. All right. It's 100% dumb. All right. And honestly, Travis Scott, I don't know. I used to like him. I don't know if I'm a Travis Scott fan anymore. Bro. I don't really care for his stuff anymore.
Why
I
is
can't
that?
think of what was the last big song he had.
That was good. Goosebumps.
What's that Butterfly Effect? I didn't like that one.
I get those goosebumps.
Yeah, you played that about 700,000
That song
times.
isn't even good. The other
Come
songs on the
around,
album are
yeah.
good.
George agreed.
He played that song 700,000 times
That song-
at that concert
that song
to
ain't
get the
even
world
good.
record. Honestly, like
Agree with what?
That he's the king of Jordan 4s.
Rodeo,
I'm the king
Days
of
Before
Jordan
Rodeo
4s.
were the best album.
You don't own one Jordan 4.
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I own 2 at least. Oreo Blacks and White Cements.
Oh, you got Thunders too?
Nah, I sold those.
You
And
got
I-
white cement still?
Yeah, I haven't worn them.
You don't got breads anymore?
I sold them because what's coming out next year.
That's debatable.
I need a size 12. It was 11 and a half, too small.
Somebody write that down.
I mean, people offering you stuff, so
Who offered you anything?
huh?
Nobody offered me anything.
Offer you everything. No pause.
Take it all. You don't tell us.
That's not true. What else? Drake Pusha?
Drake, Pusha.
Did you guys hear the songs at least?
Yes.
Did you hear them, George?
I heard the Pusha song. I didn't hear Drake's song.
Oh,
Drake's
God.
dead.
He's dead? How is he dead? You can't kill Drake. Okay. The only thing Drake can do right now is just find a mediator and that's it. Just, look, man.
No, he released another disc.
When did he do that?
No, I said that's what he should do.
Who, Drake?
Yes.
No, he has to stop.
Yeah, he's
bro.
gotta stop.
He's
Why?
not-
He's
don't
gotta
even
lose
do
this
it,
one.
man.
Why?
He doesn't got anything on Pusha. No, Pusha, and this is fact.
Nobody cares if like
what he
Pusha-
said about Meek wasn't like all that like personally deep attacking stuff. I mean,
He said he was nicking.
he
it
just
out
put
his
2
bitch,
fire
bro.
songs out, and the people were like, "Oh, these are fire," and that's why he won.
They were fire, but they were kind of like some shots, like, you know,
Is
going.
that a world tour or your girls tour, bro?
I mean, there's a few.
Come on.
Here's the
bro.
thing, with Pusha, when Drake came out with Duppy and he questioned Pusha being a drug, I don't think I've ever heard anybody in hip hop ever question
Somebody else.
Pusha dealing drugs. I don't think I've ever heard that. Like, ever. I've never heard that being up for question. All right. But when Drake did that, I was like, oh, he has nothing. When you're talking about that, I was like, oh, the song was dope. Duppy was
I mean,
dope.
there are people out there who are saying he's being truthful.
About what?
Pusha's not ever being a drug dealer.
Who's saying that? I definitely haven't seen that. I've been on the web. I haven't seen that.
They were saying it's all his people, not him.
People in George's circle.
Look, man.
That and the Fedora Man.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna have to happen.
I bet you that there's not a single person I know, like maybe like 2 people who even know who Pusha T is.
Yeah.
Like they've probably heard his songs, but
Travis.
See,
Travis
who?
the nurse.
Okay. What's his name?
He's
Drake?
got to know. He makes beats for him.
Pusha's the type that
you
all
okay?
his stuff.
you have a
out
different
there.
name for him every single time. No? Every episode, we should do episode. You're on episode 112 different names.
Back hurts.
For him.
All named Travis.
Pusha T
Tyler.
definitely has stuff on Drake.
I'm sure you've called him all those things before.
When you sit there and publicly out somebody for having a secret son that a lot of people know about or think about or care about, and
With a porn star?
that's that.
Listen, the lyrics are super fire, but you can't put fire beef lyrics on a soft beat and expect people to be like, oh my God. People aren't sophisticated enough now in 2018 to break lyrics down like they were when like battle rap and underground rap and whatever was popular.
Okay, now let's talk about somebody who was in the room today. What he's saying, he wants that. He doesn't understand, like you said, he's one of the people who doesn't understand that type of stuff.
Who?
Rudo?
No, Bitcoin sign.
Oh.
He's in here saying, why can't you just say, I effed your girl? And da-da-da-da-da. Like, that's played out.
Well, it was true though when he said it in that song.
Yes, but that's not what's happening nowadays. Okay,
Right.
like ain't nobody doing all that nowadays. They once you have a girl, they break up, they with another girl. It doesn't even matter.
Yes.
You don't gotta go smash somebody else's girl. Wait till they break up and then you get with them later. All right. The fact that you outed a son and then the son is how he tied it to. They were gonna the Adidas line was gonna be called Adidon, whatever it is.
Adonis?
That shit was
Adidon,
funny.
and the son name is Adonis.
Because when
Bruh.
when I saw the name of the song, I was like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant.
What?
And that picture, it being a real picture, and for the clothing brand, bruh, that's a picture for a clothing brand called Jim Crow Couture. It's a real clothing brand. Bruh.
I mean, at least it was a black person who did it and not a white person.
Bruh, no, you're not a black person if you're gonna put on blackface.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I'm not black, but I'm just saying, like,
No,
at least it wasn't like Tommy Lauren or something.
He's not. At that point in time, if you decide that it's okay to put on blackface, you don't consider yourself black because you're already black. Like, what do you gotta put on blackface for? And the brand is called Jim Crow Couture. What?
I mean, Kanye wore...
Yeah, and that's why I don't mess with Kanye now because we gave him too many passes before. Period. Pusha T single-handedly ruined Drake's album comes out next month? Bruh, Drake doesn't do many interviews, but if you think Drake wants to be out here in the public and have to answer questions doing a CD run, a music drop run about a baby and why he did blackface, bruh, come on, bruh.
That's actual facts. He may not respond. He might retire.
You can't respond. You know what you do? You call up Pharrell or you somebody neutral and you say, look, man, what's up with Push, man? Why are you tripping? And you just dead it. Don't come out with another diss track. No, you have to. Drake has nothing on Push. What are you going to say about Push? He got more money? He sell more records? He old?
It's not stuff that I know. I mean,
he don't know
I'm
nothing
sure
about
there's
Push.
okay. I'm sure there's somebody can find to tell him.
Bruh, I don't know what you can
Because
find,
obviously,
man.
I mean, I would imagine Pusha T did some research before he wrote that song. He didn't just know all that stuff.
Yeah, but he definitely had it saved. But that doesn't mean... Yeah, you can do the research you want, but if you can't find nothing, you can't find nothing.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying is you can do... You're assuming he doesn't know anything. I'm assuming he hasn't looked yet or whatever. I don't know.
No.
So you automatically saying don't do a
Drake
song.
is sensible with his stomach hurt. When you've been...
Listen.
And what he said about 40? Talking about like him hunched over because 40 got MS? Bruh. To make the beats for Drake? Bruh, he said he got MS, how long he got to live. I got that something beat 666. Bruh. That was messed up, but it was fire. All right. When you start dissing somebody about MS and hunched over making beats, bruh, that's fire.
You start dissing somebody about MS. You hear him?
That's what Pusha did. Pusha destroyed that.
That's
all
a
right.
version.
So
That was like that meme we was just in.
if they
You're
were
a bad
smart,
person, huh?
Wex from Adidas,
The boss.
should get Kanye in the room, get Push in the room, and then Pharrell walks in and hands
You're a
out.
bad person, huh?
Pharrell hands out a bunch of human races and equality sneakers, and they go to the studio. There's no way Drake should release another song. Period. I'm not waiting for it. Don't even wait for another Drake song. Don't. It's over.
Drake's have to pay child support now.
It's over.
You're a bad person.
Why? What am I a bad person for? I didn't do it. I didn't make the song. Bruh, that's what we need to hear. You said, talking about like...
You're a bad person because of the MS thing.
That's what Pusha said. What do you want me to do? I'm sitting there telling you what happened. All right. So you didn't listen to the song.
Dang, Pusha T was
You didn't listen close
forced.
to the song then.
Pusha T was forced to remove Drake's blackface picture from Instagram.
Yeah, it did.
that happened
I didn't listen
yesterday.
to it like more than once though. That's the thing. Because I don't, like I said, if it's a beef track or whatever you want to call it, and you put that soft ass beat on pause, I don't want to hear it, man.
But it's for the lyric. I don't want to hear the noise.
Like compared to like Hit 'Em Up and
different eras, man.
so it doesn't mean you.
A different era. I want to hear what Push is gonna say. I don't need a loud. I don't need noise. All right? I need to hear them. Ooh, when he talked about 40
not how
MS hunched over, I was like,
And he called him a
yikes.
fucking deadbeat.
That's not how anyone has ever written a diss track.
Drake out here giving all his money away for God's plan. He didn't even pay for his son.
Okay, first of all, that's not. We don't know if that's true or not. All right.
Are you questioning Pusha T?
Bro, Pusha T don't know if that's true or not. He's not taking care of his son. Just because he's not out here with his son in the public eye or anything doesn't mean he doesn't take care of his son.
Hiding a child.
And now they're going to have to change the name of all the Adidas clothes. I'm sure Adidas already got that stuff sitting in the warehouse. Facts. Look, Wex, where
They
you
have
at?
to call it Addy Dad now.
Wex needs to come on the podcast. So I got some questions to ask him. He out here doing VP runs and collecting mixtapes or Dame Lillard mixtapes and garbage.
No, he's out here taking pictures of packs that the Adidas sent him. Like, hey, look at this. This says Team Wexler or whatever that picture.
You know who's a good father? DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled's a good father.
Well, thank you very much.
Maybe if Drake would have stayed with Jordan Brand, DJ Khaled could have helped him be a better father.
Either way,
No idea what you're talking about.
Either way, Drake shouldn't make another song. He should just let it fade away because Pusha T can't kill Drake. You can't stop Drake. Drake is too big, too famous. When they play your diss tracks in the club, you're good. Like, whenever Drake makes a diss track, it's played in the club. Period. Pusha can't do anything about that. All Pusha can do is hope Drake stops and Pusha don't keep
Yes,
going.
but Drake only needs to win public perception. He doesn't need to win anything else.
Pusha already has public perception now. When you call somebody who generally people look
If
at
they play it in the club and a bunch of geeks who know nothing about hip hop are in the club and that's 75% of the people who
Bruh.
listen to it, Drake's gonna win.
public perception. A person with black face, pictures everywhere. Public perception. Everybody's like, bruh, you gonna have to say something about
Number
that.
one, you already know white
That's
people don't
one.
care about that. So
Okay, I mean, look, you gonna have to say something about that. Two, the baby. I mean, look, he just might have just had his baby. He didn't want people to know about it. It's in hiding. He's not a secret. It's none of our business. So I'm not gonna put that on him. Now, if he's not taking care of a baby, that's his baby. That's a different thing.
He said he's not taking care
But
of
you
it.
can't be out here.
anyone who's not rich not taking care of their kid is a deadbeat, let alone someone who's rich.
Yeah, so that's a thing. So it's like, bro, just let it fade away, man. You can't, don't even try, because Drake is the type of person. See, Drake is the type of person that like would text you later to say something like, you know, don't tell anybody, fam. That's between you and I. Drake has secrets. He's soft to me. All right, pause. He's not.
Everyone has secrets. I mean,
Yeah, but Pusha T's secrets I think are different than Drake's secrets. Pusha T's secrets are like he still got bricks somewhere hidden. All right. Drake's secrets are, hey man, don't tell anybody I said that, fam. Like, that's them is different, bro. Now maybe I'm putting too much on Pusha because I love Pusha T. All right, I always support Pusha T. I get mad when people ask me who are my top 5 favorite rappers currently, and I forget Pusha T. All right. A$AP Rocky is my favorite rapper now, period. But Pusha T is in my top 5.
You
Facts.
said you forget him all the time. It means
I always
he's not
forget him.
cemented.
And then I'm like,
that means what
yo.
Drake said is true, that he's not even a top 5 rapper on his own label.
That's not true, but you know.
just cemented that fact. Now Drake wins.
Yeah, okay. Just because of me. You said Drake has the greatest Jordan 8s of all time.
Greatest Jordan 8s of all time.
Anyways, what else we talking about? Shout out to Pusha T. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Adidas. You guys are trash. Adidas is so trash. I wish you guys would not wear Adidas anymore. I honestly wish you guys would.
The more that you hate on Adidas, the more I want to buy.
I honestly wish you guys would be like, you know what? You're right, Greg. F this, son. I wish you would.
I said that about Fila.
to me, it's more important to be financially responsible about not throwing things away than it is to spend. Like, I haven't bought anything since then.
I'm not throwing it away. All right, I'm selling it.
All right, well, I'm just saying. Like,
what else we talking about? Anything else?
Your lunch bag.
Not really nothing to talk about, but bro, heated. All right, went to the mailbox, had a few things in there. This is why I'm mad at it. All right, because it was a rare jersey. Okay, so it was
if you don't stop moving that camera, though.
it was a hard to find sand knit jersey from McGregor from like 1922,
22.
something. I don't know what year it's from. Julius Erving, Sixers jersey, 6 in the front. 6, no name in the back, but the 6 in the back. Sand knit material, size large, fire. No holes in it, no stains, and nothing. I go to the mailbox, bro. It looked like that lunch sack that like an actual construction man takes. Not before he upgrades to the lunchbox and a thermos. Like when you hold it like this, when you hold it like that. Like, bro, open that joint up. Another sack lunch, and it was wet, bro. Like heated. All right. I haven't left negative feedback on eBay in probably about
6
10
months.
years. About 10 years. All right. I ripped him in half. He hit me up like, bro, I only charge $4 for shipping. What does that got to do with anything? He didn't even put it in a USPS, the paper envelopes. I imagine that's how you ship, in weird bags. That joint had me heated, all right? So the jersey had a wet spot on it. I threw it in the wash. I don't even know if I could wash it because the jersey is so old. Like, I don't want nothing to happen.
It'll turn to actual sand.
I'm like, God, I'm so heated about that.
You already put it in the washer.
Yeah, I mean, I put it in the laundry. I haven't put it in the washer yet. But anyways, that's all I got for that. I think I might be done with eBay. I can't win on eBay anymore. Either stuff goes for way too high, or I get some dumb stuff like that, or people don't put the correct descriptions of the items that they're selling. You know how many sneakers I've bought in the last like 6 months off eBay, and nobody mentions sole separation, and they all have sole separation, all of them. And I'm talking about real sole separation, not like a little corner. Anyways,
Hurt your soul.
what else I got? Anything else?
That's a sneak diss.
Suspect. No?
What else we got?
Top 10 LeBron James sneakers of all the time.
LeBron suck. No, they suck.
They don't suck.
Us.
Um,
They suck.
Two things happen when you look at LeBron's.
You realize how great
much
they are.
Suck.
Is that
How
all
many
we
pairs
got?
of LeBrons do you own?
Probably 10.
Is that all the
I don't
topics we
believe you. I
got
think you got
first
more than that.
before we move on?
You had a couple written down on
No,
your,
that was
on
it.
your
We talked
sheet.
about them all. Drake, Pusha, Adidas, million Yeezys. You guys are copying
Ultra Boost OG 1.0.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. You don't have to partake in this conversation.
Yeezys. Why? I can talk about it. One of
Are you copping?
my
Retro
favorite,
in December.
one of
Yeah,
my
probably.
favorite sneakers of all time.
I'm copping. You
Love
copping?
it.
I would.
No,
I would
Just to
actually,
look at?
no. I think you said before. Number 1, number 2 greatest sneakers of all time to me.
You still?
I mean, Ultra Boost.
Do you still own navies?
I don't know. I had a few, so I don't know.
Dang, multiple navies. Look at them.
So
Still got whites?
You worship navies, though. You copping stuff.
creams? I told you creams.
No, white 1.0. Black 1.0?
I have black 1.0. I don't have any white. I never had whites.
I thought you did.
I had white 2.0s.
Oh.
You're actually
They're fire.
You're actually the king of buying stuff and not telling anybody. King.
How many blues did you have? How many navies did you have?
30.
Yeah, you're tripping. Though.
Oscar destroyed one.
I let him have one, so technically 2. I have one that I wore and then one that's DS.
You're tripping. Though.
You sold the one
I'm
you
not
wore?
tripping off having navy. What?
You already sold the one you wore?
No, I still have them.
You selling it?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
What am I gonna do with it?
That's what I'm saying.
Probably give it away or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Let me know how much. I need one.
I'll probably donate it to somebody, bruh. People out there in need, bruh.
I'll donate a pair of my shoes to them and they'll take
gotta-
our navies.
You gotta talk about them Sharpies. What's them Sharpies all about?
I don't even know what you're
What
talking
are you
about,
sending?
bruh.
What is that?
Ubik.
Why would somebody
copping-
buy a Sharpie from a fucking store that did not go to CVS?
Why would anybody have a Sharpie delivered?
It was $2.50 to buy it, and the shipping was
But
$10.
what is the
I don't
Sharpie?
understand.
Well, what does it do?
I have no idea. That's what I was sent it to you to ask you.
I don't know, man.
Why would we know?
Okay, I guess topic over.
Look, it's
Why-
not even
why
a
would I
topic.
know?
I have
You
no
sent
idea
it.
why you're so fascinated by that Sharpie.
was asking you why someone shipping is $10 for a Sharpie and people are paying $12.50 for a Sharpie.
First of all,
One Sharpie.
the question isn't why is shipping for a Sharpie $12.50. It's why is somebody buying a Sharpie?
What's $12.50? How much is $12.50?
The question is why is somebody buying a Sharpie from Ubik?
That's another question that needs to be answered.
No, that's the question.
No, there's multiple questions. There's why is shipping $10? Because I would be angry at Ubik for charging me $10 to ship a pen. It should be about $1.50 in an envelope. Maybe a stamp.
Whatever a stamp is.
48 cents.
Well, there you go.
Stamps are 48 cents now?
I think so. I don't know. I'm making it up. Fine.
Oh yeah, you're D'Antoni. Did he say a D'Antoni thing? I mean, I know I talked about the finals, but I don't think he ever made his rant.
I'm tired of the NBA holding back Mike D'Antoni because they're scared of 7 seconds or less.
Why do you care
That
about
sounds
Mike
like
D'Antoni?
a porno. No? 7 seconds or less.
Because
It's the most scenes ever in one video. It's like 87 different scenes.
all facials.
All 7 seconds.
Oh, you know what we should. You know what we should talk about. Number one. I'm glad I didn't hear what was said because
You said all facials.
yeah, because he used to watching it. That's why.
Still does.
Watching a
Fire
highlight,
stick.
like watching a MJ highlight tape, 1988.
Watch it. Picture in picture. Fucking browse highlights.
If anyone, if anyone still uses picture in picture in 2018, I swear to God,
I had to a few what something was on same time the NFL game. It was like a baseball game and NFL baseball playoffs, and it was
Fire
like Sunday night game.
Fire stick on one.
No, DirecTV still has picture in picture.
Wrestling on the other one.
Everybody, DirecTV box has picture in picture.
You tripping?
First of all, D'Antoni is an awful coach. All right? That's 100% facts.
What are you talking about?
Mike D'Antoni, all right, is an awful coach. All right.
What are you talking about? He's turned 2 franchises around.
He also ruined 2
He's not
franchises.
a bad coach. I want to know why you think they have something specifically against D'Antoni.
Because they do the same shit to the Suns every year in the freaking.
So you don't think it's
Western
just
Conference
like
Finals.
2 random years? It has to be D'Antoni.
It has to be.
No. He doesn't
He's
know.
the only common factor.
The common factor. No. See, that's the thing. The common factor in why these teams don't get to the finals.
No.
Mike D'Antoni.
Why they don't get the calls that they deserve and get screwed by the refs to not get to the finals.
You do know why.
I saw the 2 threes that they were upset about in
Fouled.
the first half,
Fouled.
but I didn't see what was in the second half that you were talking
All
about.
of it. Everything.
But what happened? Get an impartial observer's opinion here because I didn't see it. I had the
doesn't know.
hockey game on.
What? First of all, let's just go back. Sun stuff first. The one time the Suns should have went to the finals had nothing to do with D'Antoni and the refs. Nothing at all. Steve Nash got tossed up by Robert Ory, and then stupid Stoudemire ran off the bench, got himself suspended. That's why the Suns.
He didn't run off the bench.
He didn't
though.
run
I
off
think
the
he
bench.
just like stepped on
He
the
just
floor.
stepped onto the floor.
Same
and has
thing.
anybody else in the NBA, in the history of the NBA, been suspended
Wait.
for stepping
No,
off the
wait,
bench?
because they didn't know that now.
Wait, don't say that's the same thing. Let's be realistic here.
Okay.
Let's be reasonable.
What do you mean? He left the bench.
Steve Nash had a broken
But
nose,
why?
broken eye
Okay.
socket, thrown into a freaking scorer's table. Like,
Hold on. If you were
And they called it on Robert Ory.
and then ejected Phoenix Suns and suspended them for games. And
But wait,
didn't
if
call.
you're the say you're the disciplinarian of the league, you're suspending a guy for stepping on the floor, like 1 foot on the floor?
I didn't say it was right. It's
Okay,
the
all right,
rule.
okay. All right.
That's what happened.
Because they're afraid.
Yes, but they can.
He thinks because
they
of Mike
can-
D'Antoni.
They can interpret it
No,
however
that's
they
it.
want.
That's why now.
They could have said like, no, we're not going to suspend him because his toe was like this much over the line.
So
They
then
could have
you
said
think
that.
they did that to screw the Suns?
No.
Yes.
Well, okay.
So
Well, we know
Illuminati.
we know that Donahue or whatever cheated.
Yes.
So we know that's a fact.
Was he in that
He's
game?
in jail. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like we know that. So yes, he has a partial argument. My point is, I don't think it has anything to do with Mike D'Antoni.
No, his argument is that's it. He's not talking about referees in general. He's talking about something with Mike D'Antoni. All right?
The referees have it out for Mike D'Antoni.
You smoking?
But why?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So you
That's what I'm trying to figure out, he
think
says.
he's a bad coach?
No.
Because let me tell you why I think he's a bad coach. When you're completely running a team out the gym, and then you just sit back with your chattering teeth, like and then the score is like this, and he's just standing up. All he's doing is yelling at the refs. Why don't you talk to your team?
Because the
Why
refs
don't you
aren't
coach
making
your
the
team?
call.
There
Yeah,
was a
but-
point in time when the
They
Warriors
weren't
went
running
on
him out of the gym though.
the Warriors went on a 12-4 run. Never called the timeout. I'm like, timeout now. Timeout now. Timeout now. Never got to like a 16-4 run. Never call a timeout. Call a timeout when they're down by like 7 now. Bruh, you're down by 7 in the third quarter. Everybody knows this. Once you lose, now you don't believe in momentum. I believe in a certain amount of momentum when you're like, I'm talking the energy in that stadium in that arena was so high that first and second quarter, you would have thought the Rockets were by 40.
Well, hold on.
Facts.
I'm
sitting there, I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game and I'm saying, this is electric. You look at the score, you're like, wait a minute, they only up by 12. They never even got up to the amount of points that they were up in game 6. So it's like, why is everybody losing their minds? You watch that game, you'd be like, God dang, the Rockets got to be up by 45. You look, they're up by a 12. I'm like,
well, of course, the fans are going to act like that.
Halftime. Come back out, they're up by what, 9? Something like that. 11. Come back, shots, defense, turnover. You know what you do? You say, come here, James Harden. The ball, when you have it in your hands, it's yours. Stop giving it to them, all right? James Harden is...
Who are them?
Garbage, all right? The Warriors, all right? The other team, all right? Mike D'Antoni is a trash coach because you bring your team in. You know what they did? They had the camera in the huddle. You know what they said? Mike D'Antoni was in there. Come on, guys, dig. Dig, guys, dig. What do you mean dig? You're down by 13. They started taking wild three-pointers as if they had 25 seconds left in the game. I'm watching my right. Rocio goes, why are they shooting fadeaway threes like the shot at the buzzer? It was like 4.5 minutes left, and then fadeaway threes. Oh, God, like panic threes. Timeout.
That's how you shoot every shot.
Come here, you wackos. Calm down. Take it easy. They said after the game, was that you that sent that? That said Mike D'Antoni had a conversation with who? P.J. Tucker and Gerald Green?
No, I didn't send that. I thought you sent that.
I sent it.
No, I didn't.
When the coach is having a conversation with P.J. Tucker, who is historically trash at basketball, but great at copping sneakers, facts. When you have a conversation with him and a conversation with Gerald Green, who might have been on 16 NBA teams, and you're thanking them for their hard work and effort in a loss, you're a trash coach. Because you know what you should have did? You should have pulled your best player to the side and said, what are you doing, bro? I've seen you score 60. I've seen you score 50. Get your head in the game and make some shots. We're only down by 7. No, he did. You know what he did? Come on. I swear, Mike D'Antoni teeth, I'd slap him out of his mouth. I can't stand D'Antoni, all right? He's an awful coach with the Suns, all that talent. Mike D'Antoni had Jim Jackson, Quinn Richardson, them out there looking like god dang stars, all right?
Steve Nash did.
Stop it. D'Antoni had a part in that too because you have to know how to use a player like Steve Nash. He knows how to use specific players. He knows how to use Chris Paul. He knows how to use James Harden.
Didn't he just say Steve Nash is the most trash coach of all time? Or he's the most trash coach of all time. D'Antoni's the most trash coach. And now he's like, he's a genius. He had James Jones and blah, 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 and Master P balling. Make up your mind. Is he trash or he's a genius?
First of all, I've never used the word genius with Mike D'Antoni. That's facts.
Okay, well, you're contradicting yourself.
I said he knows how to coach, but when it's time to actually coach, he has no idea what he's doing. Makes you a trash coach. When it's time to say, and coach, and you don't know what to do, you're trash. You know what he does? He does what you just did. Oh, refs. Blah, 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 blah. Bruh.
The refs were blowing calls.
Who cares? You know how many decades and centuries that's been happening? I am so sick of people yelling at refs.
You can't beat the Warriors and the refs.
Okay.
You can't beat both of them. You can beat one or the other. You can't beat both.
Okay. When you throw the ball to the other team, that has nothing to do with the refs.
Okay. There was 20. Nothing. It was 24, 27 points swing because of fouls that were not called.
Okay. So then the refs made them miss 27 shots in a row.
Okay, so if we're playing basketball and I can grab you by the shirt and throw you on the ground,
stop it.
But you can't touch me, then
no, I'm exaggerating.
And you can run into me while I'm shooting a three, or you can slap my hands and arms when I'm shooting threes, but I can't touch you. Like, how is that fair?
27 missed threes in a row.
Okay. The problem started far before that.
Now, their strategy.
Wait. No, because those threes started in the second quarter. They count. It wasn't only in the third quarter. It was second quarter going over.
Well, first of all, 3 of those threes, Harden got fouled on.
Okay. 3? Nah.
Yeah.
First of all, Harden and getting fouled on threes. Hold on. That's literally like.
Hold on. That actually brings up a better point, and I think is, and this goes back to the Reggie Miller era.
Adidas is trash.
Stop. Relax, you. That's probably an Adidas hat.
That is an Adidas hat.
Look at him. He was like, oh, no.
Mitchell and Ness. Oh, Don't even.
No.
He would
Don't
have to
even.
pay out $40.
You right.
And a 20 to everybody watching too.
We need a swear jar for Greg, but it's a Adidas jar.
Mike D'Antoni. Man, if you don't stop.
No. So seriously, that the shooters getting calls on like when you're defending
Look
and
at my
they
shoes,
swing.
you freak.
You're defending, your arms are like wherever, but you're not touching them, and they swing their arms into your arm and get a foul call is horse shit and should never ever be a call in the NBA.
And who's a king at that?
James Harden.
James Harden.
So that's the point I'm making. So
They
that's
didn't
not
have their
that's
arms
not a
out.
foul.
They put their arms in front of him because a screen was coming, and then he went up.
How is that a foul? You're moving your arms into mine. My arms are just in space. That should not
Don't
be.
put your arms in my space.
It's not your space.
And if it's a
free
rule,
space,
then it should be respected.
it's not a rule. That's just they're like, oh, we're gonna start calling fouls.
They
on
don't
this.
know what to do in that situation.
Now the first one when he shot the three and the dude ran under him, and
Yes.
they didn't call it. That should have been a foul.
Yes.
But that one where this is not just a James Harden issue. This is Reggie Miller, whoever else.
Reggie Miller kicked.
Right, but it's the same kind of thing. If the offensive player is the one creating contact, that should not be a foul ever.
No.
I don't care who the player is.
Steph Curry's done it.
I'm not.
I didn't know it's not a
Yeah,
person thing.
they shouldn't have called it for him either. Like, it shouldn't be called for anybody. The NBA has turned into, like, Greg complains about the 3-point. Really what it is it's turned into star players. And I guess not even turned into because Jordan did the same thing. But star players get away with whatever they want to get away with. LeBron travels almost every single time he goes to the bucket. Harden is probably a worse traveler than Jordan. The dude takes at least 3 steps every drive. They have to stop allowing that shit. Period. Start calling the game based on the rules. Make the players adjust. Not like, oh, let's just do this, give favors out, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like to the Golden State Warriors.
And if Mike
You're
D'Antoni,
right, but that doesn't mean they're not doing it for the Harden either. Harden shot 10. How many free throws he shoot in the first quarter? 6, 8?
something like that.
He shot more in the first quarter than I think KD did in the whole game. I mean, come on.
Mike D'Antoni should have said, look, this is how we usually play. It's not working right now. We're down by 7. We're going to have to do something. Kick it in the Capella. Not a single person on the Warriors can guard Capella. Period. All right.
Well, guard is probably the wrong word.
but you
yeah,
know,
pick and roll,
what
roll
they
the
did?
bucket, yeah.
You know what they did? Dance around, give the turnover, and shoot a bunch of wild 3-pointers. All right. When you leave a game 7 and you say PJ Tucker balled out, you had a rough night. All right.
Yeah, all them like swinging arm fouls and stuff, that's not a foul.
I-
the one where he ran under the shooter, that should be a foul because I've twisted my ankle so many times as a shooter coming down on people's
Because you
legs.
land on
like that
somebody.
Bruce Bowen stuff. I'll fight Bruce Bowen if I was playing him. No.
Bruh, I am angry at there's no reason to be so great in the regular season and get home court advantage to lose like that. There's no point. There's no point in it. You might as well just get in the playoffs. Just get in the playoffs because if you're not going to take advantage of the energy in that building, you got the MVP in the league, you got an up-and-coming star in Capella.
You got refs against you.
You're literally the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league, I think. I think percentage-wise and the amount taken.
I don't think percent, but a number of shots.
Number of
yeah.
shots taken. Come, stop it. You got Eric
they
Gordon
only
coming
shot like
off the
36%
bench.
for
Eric Gordon has been hindered
season.
in play due to Chris Paul joining the Rockets. He's come back, and not a single person on the Warriors could guard Gordon.
He
That's
sucks.
100% fact.
He doesn't
Look, he might suck against other teams, but against the Warriors, he knows what he's doing. Nothing.
Him being-
You know what
When are
they
you
did?
going to play me?
Him
You know what he
doing
did?
him doing anything in a game angers me.
When are you
He's
going to play
trash.
me?
Look, if you think
I've been watching Eric Gordon
you
since
think
he
you're
was in
about
high
to
school.
avenge, you about to avenge Mike D'Antoni, you're wrong,
When are you going to play me?
bro. I'll play you anytime.
I ask all the time. Saturday. What's that? Saturday, Sunday?
There is one other topic that we didn't talk about.
What else?
We didn't really mention it, but that we got to talk about it.
What?
That Twitter account thing with
Mike D'Antoni.
with the Sixers.
Sixers?
Did you look into it?
I don't understand what's up with people, bro. Why does a Colangelo need fake Twitter accounts and he's in there talking junk about Sixer players when you're the Sixer president or something? What is wrong with people, all right? I bet he probably say something like that's motivation or something. He's trying to motivate him or something. If you have the time...
That might be one of the most wild NBA stories ever, dude.
If you're that rich and that responsible for a team, how do you got the time to have fake Twitter accounts to go at your players? That means he has a moment in time to sit down and argue with Joel Embiid on there. Like, that's crazy, all right? You should be fined or you're fired for something like that. No, like you're responsible for making sure that people like Joel Embiid and people don't act like idiots on social media. But when you're acting an idiot on social media against your team, might be one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Like what? That's insane.
Phoenix related? Any comments?
Yeah, it's against Mike D'Antoni.
No.
Tony.
You got nothing?
I like him.
Phoenix people.
You like who?
wildin' out. Colangelo Jr.
I like all the Colangelos.
I love all the Colangelos. All right, the Colangelos the main reason why I got out of business school. And that's 100% fact.
But he's got 5 burner accounts.
You know, it doesn't matter.
He needs a mistress or something. Bro. He needs a girlfriend, bro. Because
Brian, Jerry, none of them. They can do any wrong in my eyes.
well, they
Just like
I love them
Steve
too.
Nash.
I'm not gonna lie
and
to him.
Donald Trump.
And
Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni, all of them, the dream team.
You know what I don't like?
And Kanye, too.
And
And Kanye. I don't like Steve Kerr, though. Or Danny. I don't like Danny Ainge.
You know who's the real coach? Steve Kerr.
No, he's not.
But what?
Steve Kerr. You want to know who's the real coach? Mark Jackson.
Okay.
Mark Jackson's a fool.
Mark
You
Jackson.
listen to him.
Steve Kerr came in and took all Mark Jackson's credit.
You listen to.
Okay. First of
You
all, he
listen
might
to-
have took Mark Jackson's players,
Credit.
but he coached them better
Credit.
to win. All right. Facts.
You wanna talk-
Mark Jackson's a better
You
coach
wanna
and
talk
a better
about-
announcer, and he's a better announcer.
You wanna
Give
talk-
him his job
You want to
back.
talk about somebody who doesn't understand basketball? Mark Jackson.
I don't know about that. I think Stan Van Gundy might be a moron now.
It's not Stan Van Gundy.
I mean, Jeff Van Gundy. I think he lost his mind.
Okay. Regardless, Mark Jackson coaches. It's Mark
Mark
Jackson.
Jackson is a good coach.
No, he's not.
He's not better than Steve Kerr.
No, he's not. He's not a good coach at all. Mark Jackson is that guy that comes in like John Gruden coming back to football 20 years later or whatever, and they're still playing the style that doesn't work anymore, and they think now it's still going to work.
That's
Mark Jackson.
That's Jerry Sloan.
So you don't agree with the?
that's Mark
you don't
Jackson.
think John Gruden's gonna have a good season?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he's developed. The shit that he did in 2003 or 2004 does not work in the NFL anymore.
The NFL's
Does not.
the Raiders season has nothing to
two-eyed
do.
banana.
The Raiders.
You want to know
season
who
of
was?
football-
You want to know who was before their time? Mike D'Antoni, not Mark Jackson.
Mike D'Antoni's a genius.
I think that's debatable.
No, he's not a genius, but he has guts. That's how I'll put that. He said, "You know, I'm gonna do something that you guys are against, and I'm gonna keep going with it."
He's a great
he has
coach.
guts. And
He's a
very
great person.
unfortunate.
The only thing that
I ain't
upsets
saying
me,
he's a bad person.
the only thing that upsets me with Mike D'Antoni is that he doesn't have a mustache anymore.
All right, bro, you're the only person I know that watches basketball talk about people's beards, mustache, nappy heads, they back hair. Like I don't know what you want, bro.
You talk about nappy heads all the time, and lineups, and edge ups, and fresh ups,
Fresh up.
fresh leads, and shape ups.
Okay, we talk about top 10.
I thought he said WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks,
What time is it?
and anonymous.
Y'all want to do top 10 LeBrons?
Yeah.
Y'all got y'all LeBron list?
Yes,
Are you sure?
I think so. Yes,
Top 10
I changed mine.
LeBron sneakers to us. Now, you guys have done this without me before.
LeBron James.
When I had my daughter, you guys already did this.
We did.
Yeah. But you
I don't
guys.
think so.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
And you
But we
guys-
had like
you guys included everything.
We had PEs though.
Your number one was camo LeBron lows.
Who set the thing up?
There was no cameras back then.
We did just
Bruh,
this right here.
tie them to push report. Look at this.
I mean,
And you mailed it to me, and I edited it in the hospital room.
oh no, it must have been at the house. That's what it was. It was.
No,
at, it was
we
at
did
my
it
house.
here.
No, we did it here.
did it here.
Just you and I.
I don't remember that.
100% facts.
And you took the stick. And
And
gave it to Greg.
you drop boxed it. Yeah. You drop boxed it and mailed it to me, and I edited it in the hospital room. Facts.
Yeah, it was at my house.
And your number one LeBron was the camo LeBron 8s, whatever it was.
Corvettes.
Whatever it was. LeBron James
Yeah,
sneakers.
but you got to clarify why that's not allowed.
Because we're going to be doing only LeBrons that released.
That released to the public. To
the
us.
public. Anybody could have got them when they tried.
If you tried.
Anybody got honorable mentions?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you got?
Sprite 8s lows.
Good one. I have that too.
Solar Red Lows. Miami Nights.
Oh, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go first of all.
What Miami
You
Night,
guys,
what?
you guys send me your picks ahead of time, so I obviously know. I can't remember what orders in, but I obviously know. And I will say this: this is the first time I ever looked at the list and was like, "Oh, this one's actually trash." All right, might be one of the worst lists I've ever seen put together.
Who is?
The fact that you have a LeBron Solar not in your top 10 was wild.
I don't have any lows.
Okay, oh, go ahead.
Solar Lows. You messed me up. I was on a roll.
You don't have it written down?
Miami Nights.
Those 12s that we have. NPRL.
First of all, it's not NPRL. 1, 2. What? You want doubles? I got you.
You had what as number 2? You had what
Area
as number 2?
72. Area 72.
What?
The second thing you said was what? The first thing I said, huh?
Area what? Area 72.
You were like,
LeBron
first of
10s.
all, this, and second, what? Number 1 should have been what?
Area 72 LeBron 10s. Christmas LeBron 10s. Christmas LeBron 11s.
These are
Christmas LeBron 8.
This is your top 10.
Christmas LeBron 7s. Christmas LeBron's 9s.
This is your top 10 or
These are honorable mentions. And he got
Plummet Lake. Plummet Lake Hornets, LeBron 9s.
George, you got honorable
Plummet Lake
mentions?
Hornets,
I
LeBron
already
9
said
lows.
it.
What was yours?
I was the
Just
first
Sprite?
one to say it. Yeah,
Mine,
Sprite
I
8.
got Sprite on there, and I have
Miami Night, 9 lows.
what was that artist?
8 lows.
The artist that
Formerly
did
known as
the
Prince.
nines. The LeBron nines. The
Kesha.
graffiti.
Mache? Mosh?
No, the graffiti on the inside was black and white.
Scarfaces?
They call them that. No, the home one though. I had the one that was considered Scarfaces. The one that had like the black and white
Those suck.
inside of the 9.
I bet your list is trash.
No, my list is fire. That's 100% fact.
I was about to say something, but it was.
You thought your list a
Highly
couple weeks ago was
suspect.
fire. and it
my list is
sucked
always
all the
fire.
dicks.
all right?
No, that's
Stop it. My
definitely
list is
not true.
always
No.
fire.
Yeah. Your list,
Listeners confirm that that's
yeah,
not true.
Like 2 weeks ago, your list was that 7 seconds or less, all facials.
Okay, your list is for the ages of 7 to
Your list is like
13.
this.
Your list is for the ages of 47 and dead. My list is for everything.
Nobody.
Your list
It's
is
for
literally
nobody.
for the old people.
It's
What
for
are you
nobody.
talking about?
It's for nobody.
You literally put New Balance on every list. That's for old people.
The fact that you're gonna sit there and disrespect New Balances is insane. When we used to worship New Balances,
I sent you New Balances recently in the thread, so don't tell me I'm disrespecting New Balances.
what's that got to do with anything? You sitting there angry that I put New Balance in every single list.
I'm not angry.
A New Balance should always be in
You
somebody's
said my
top
list
10
is like
if it could
47
be.
to up. That's your list since you put Saucony's, New Balance, and whatever else you put in there.
Don't you
And
ever say I
Asics.
put a Saucony in anybody's list ever?
You have.
I have never put a
Yes,
Saucony
you
in there.
have.
Bruh.
You put those koi fish Sauconys.
There is no such thing as a koi fish Saucony.
The ones that came with the wasabi and the chopsticks and shit. He put that shit in the list.
Those are called Asics, homeboy.
No, they aren't.
Okay. They're
have no idea
in
what you're talking
Asics wasabi. Facts. All right. The
You've put
the only
Sauconys
person
in
that got a
lists before.
Saucony's is you. When you said the
You
picture,
put Saucony.
Yo,
Purple
Lord.
tapes.
Purple tapes is Deodora.
Okay,
don't
you
even know
put
what you're talking
Sauconys in it.
about.
You put
You just
Sauconys.
making up stuff.
Burgers and burgers.
Did he not send us burgers? You're telling actual lies now. 2 burgers and dental teeths and bloody gum Saucony's one time dental chairs.
You put Sauconys
So don't
in the
even
list
stop
before.
it. I've never put a Saucony on a list in my entire life. Period. And never will. All right. Unless we do a top 10 Saucony's list. You
copping those?
Never. No, I don't cop Adidas, fam. Who wants to go first?
You, because I want to hear
Number
this.
10. LeBron denim 10s.
You don't have to say LeBron. We know it's a LeBron.
Fine. Denim 10s.
First of all,
Go ahead.
You
Exactly.
made fun of me for years for owning those.
Lies.
And said how trash they were, and
Lies.
how terrible they were,
Lies.
and how gay they were.
Lies. I told you that LeBron denims are fire.
You never
Corks?
said they were fire.
I said they're unwearable. Corks and hazelnuts are trash. That's what I got on about.
You just mad.
Facts.
You just mad because that cork box was taped up. No?
First of all, corks are one of the worst sneakers built in history. 1, 2, hazelnuts, garbage. I sold your hazelnuts for you.
It's not a, okay. It's not a ship.
Swindled a kid.
They're not built. Okay,
I don't
It's
care.
not a ship.
We did swindle a kid. I told him how dope he'd be in school if he wore
He
it.
told him to match his skin tone.
I said, bro, you like skin
racist, huh?
in this match, bro. Number 9.
Bro, you better stop asking me what like skin, huh?
Number 9. Generation, the high school ones that just came out.
Generation X.
Number 9. Is that good or bad? Are you guys okay with that?
Higher.
D Generation
Higher.
X.
I think
Which
it'd be
one?
higher.
LeBron High School, Generation 1s, whatever. Zoom Generation.
High school.
St.
That
Vincent
came
St.
out this
Mary.
week. St. Vincent St. Mary's.
Oh,
Number 8,
No.
LeBron
shouldn't
7.
be on there.
7 Christmas.
7 Christmas? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Black and
Black and
red
red
ones.
one?
Fire. Number 7, LeBron 8 South Beach. All right.
Those
Gotta
suck.
miss 7. Those suck. He don't even got South Beach on his list.
No, because they suck.
yeah, you tripping.
Because they're overrated.
When somebody can put together a color combination that you can't even dodge, Nike can't put together any of those color combinations without somebody be calling it South Beach now. Like, that's facts.
Would you wear it?
The LeBron South Beach is the only sneaker that has anything to do with South Beach.
Would you wear it?
I had them. What are you talking about?
Would you wear it right now?
No, because they're actual ACGC boots. Like, no, I can't wear those right now. They weigh more than me. Number 6, Kith LeBron 15s, but the all black pair. The ones that Simple got, fire. The other ones, they kind of tacky.
I told you I was in Miami Kith with those on the shelves, and you said you didn't want them.
I don't want to pay for them. They're fire, though.
I'm done with you.
I want a lot of stuff that I ain't buying.
Yes.
That's it.
I like
That's
them-
my top.
I like them Adidas.
That's all I
just showed.
got. Y'all some hating people. What's your number 10?
Yes, if you
Wait till
say
hear his
my
list.
list is fire every time, yes, I'm hating.
Wait till you hear his list.
Number 10. What the LeBron 11s?
Yeah. Is that the one he says?
That's
Slight
the one
work.
it says, slight work. That's
That
number
shoe
10.
is fire.
Slight work.
That shoe is fire.
You took a picture in front of Nike with 2 other men holding LeBron Waters like this. Light work. Fact.
Fire. Go on my IG. It's still there. I think it's still there. Go on
No,
my
it was
IG.
on Facebook.
I don't think it's there because I looked at your IG the other day when I was sending them pics to you and I didn't see it.
You went deep.
That was
Pause.
weird. He was on the toilet.
Oh no, I wasn't sending them to you. I put man explain. I just put like question mark.
Oh,
What is this?
It was his pants.
Yeah,
You sent that picture of his-
exactly.
Penny fives.
I think that might have been your first IG ever. Though.
No, my first IG ever was Floral Janowski's.
These pants. Though.
He said that was the style. Leave my pants alone. That was the style. What's number 9?
That wasn't as bad as some people's. Number 9.
I said the bad one. Today.
LeBron 9 Swingman. Ken Griffey Jr.'s. Those aren't trash. Those are awesome.
They're not a top 10 LeBron ever.
LeBron 2 All-Star Gray Blue. Number 8.
LeBron. Oh my! A LeBron 2 is a top 10 worst thing of all time as well.
No, it's not.
A LeBron 2 is a stack of pancakes. bro.
Number
What a
7.
hardcore stack.
LeBron
Japanese
3 Black Red.
Oh, that's a good one. LeBron 3 is a fire. LeBron 3 is a
That's
fire.
it.
LeBron 3 is a fire.
And number 6.
LeBron 3 is a fire.
LeBron 6.
LeBron 1 started up here and the rest of the thing like this whoo, until 7 and then went back up a little bit. 8 going 9 10 meow.
That's kind of how it went.
LeBron 6 Chalks.
You guys see the picture.
I don't even know what half of these are.
This LeBron 6 chalks are those navy blue.
Oh, I
ones.
know why they call it chalk. I have no idea
Oh,
why.
I had no idea why.
Gum
Now I know.
sole.
It's not a gum sole.
Yes, it is a gum sole.
By the way, there's a lot of those PEs
The
that.
sole is red. The
No.
midsole is,
Hey.
is like brown.
By the way, a lot of those PEs, the 7s. I don't think anything 6 and down, but 7s came out at House of Hoops, so they should have been counted. But
Which what's that?
Akron's,
See, I
think
didn't have time to research.
Fairfax's, or whatever. Some of those came out at House of Hoops because when I was there, I told you I was there. I was buying those Kobe's. What Kobe's did I buy there?
That's not a gum bottom.
USC's. I bought USC 5s at House of Hoops, and they had all them LeBrons sitting there. Those are
fire.
Those are actual flapjacks.
I under fire.
Those are blueberries on top of
I
flapjacks.
under fire.
Yeah, they're doing.
I'd wear those right now.
Blueberry pancakes.
I know you would, bro.
I'd wear those right now. I'm gonna go on eBay.
Go ahead, man. George 10.
Hold on, let me find this. All right, number 10.
Y'all are sheep. That's why you're listening like this.
He spit all over that mic. 8 V2 Cool Grade. Number 9 Zoom Generation Black. Number 7 number 7. Actually, well, no.
Zoom Generation Black suck.
You smoking?
The shoe doesn't suck, but the last version of it was trash.
Yeah, you smoking. Number 8 the 7 Red Carpets. Number 7. I should have put numbers on here. This is confusing. Number 7 the 8 V2 Low Solar Reds. And number 6 the 15 Kith Rose Golds.
Now, I do not like rose gold. I don't know why you guys like rose
smoking
golds.
them.
They look crazy. Though.
smoking.
They look invisible.
Yes, invisible.
Number 5.
That's why I can never find them.
Number 5. Number 5. LeBron 3 black golds. And LeBron 3s are very underrated LeBrons. Let's put that. That's facts.
Suckage.
Number 4, Solar 8s. LeBron Low Solar Reds. Number 3.
Look like Bumblebee.
Number
Look like
3.
Transformers. Dude.
Number 3, Big Bang 9s. Pause. Number 2, Canon 9s. And number 1, First Games. Zoom Generation First Games. And honorable mention, China 9s. Fire.
Number 5, LeBron 7 Red Carpets. Number 4, LeBron 9 Big Bangs. Number 3, St. Vincent St. Mary Zoom Generation.
That's way too high.
Number 2, LeBron times Kith 15 Rose Golds.
Way too high.
Number 1, the greatest LeBron of all time to me.
What was it?
The LeBron 9 Elite Miami Vice.
Yeah, he had the Miami Vice as his number 1 of all time.
I mean, top 10, fine. Number 1, smoking sticks.
I mean, if you don't have the South Beach 8 as number 1, you got the Miami Vice 9.
They're better.
The shoe is better.
And the gray. The gray is a gray shoe with teal and pink is way better than an all teal shoe.
You slept outside for 3 days in front of High Point to get those.
To get what?
To get those LeBron Elite 9s.
No, I bought them from Trejo.
Go ahead.
I think only HOH got them, but it would have. I bet you Simple was there.
I wasn't there.
Oh,
You definitely
had
got
to have
them.
been there.
You were somewhere when that release dropped because you were texting me or us or something.
That might have been. It might have been the same weekend that Burgers came out.
I had it.
Burger
I
joints.
didn't camp for it.
Burger Times. That gave Burger Time on Nintendo.
Number 5.
Last shoe I camped for was Acronym Presto. Acronym Vapor Max.
Wait, camped. You used the word camp.
I went camped.
Is he talking about the ones that just came out?
Yeah, no lace joints.
The white ones. I told you I camped.
No, you didn't.
I told you I went there at like midnight, put a chair.
That ain't
I went home, came back at 8:30, store open at 10, bought my shoes and left.
That's not.
And where was your chair at?
Third.
But and how many people were behind you?
When I got back, 15, 20. Respect.
And they allowed you.
You don't sneak this on it.
And who? And who was in front of you?
The kids
Anybody
that were
you
watching my
knew?
chair.
So
Yeah.
so you let them get beat up for you then?
He said camp. He
honor.
went out there for 40 seconds and dropped the chair after this Cadillac and dipped.
Wasn't even my chair.
So the stole his chair, dude.
He probably stole somebody else's chair.
I borrowed somebody else's chair.
Yeah, probably Trails. Huh?
What you got from 10? What you got me
Still
at
looking
number
for it.
5?
Number 5, 10 crown jewels. Number 8, those are fire. I don't know what
Way
you're talking
too high.
about.
You need to
smoking.
really look at that picture again. I looked at
I
them
did
and I
look
was
at
like,
it. They're fire.
Yeah, these suck.
You smoke.
They're not better than Cutting Jades.
Yes, they are way better.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Way better.
They're not better than Area 72s.
way
Okay,
better.
those aren't even on the same planet. They're in Area 72.
That's on the same planet.
Yes. Area 72
Area,
shot 'em
Area
to
51
Area
is on
82.
here. Area 72 is somewhere else. What else you got?
That's a good point. We have no idea where Area 72 is.
Yeah, it's not real.
It might be in a space station. Number
in
4.
Florida.
Number 4, 8 South Beaches.
Gators are there.
Preheats, whatever you want to call them. Number 3, 8 V2 Christmas. It should have been number 1, to be honest with you. I can't believe you.
Why number 1?
It's just my favorite. Personally, it's my favorite one. I just don't think it's better than.
LeBron 9 Christmas is the best Christmas.
Why you guys didn't have this on the list befuddles me. LeBron 7 All-Stars, the Chlorines.
Those suck.
You smoking
That hardwood
rocks.
print, the hardwood floor pattern in it, those suck.
Oh, yeah. LeBron 8 Christmas are
You
dope.
smoking rocks.
I can't believe you like
rock,
those.
rock candy.
Yeah,
rock
those kinda
town.
suck.
You
They
smoking
do
The ones
suck.
from 09, they kind of suck.
Those are
I don't
strictly
know
for
what year
Babas.
it was. Numbers.
Yeah.
I was saying his first name was strictly for Babas.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember him rocking those a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
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 They're for him.
No.
Was that your number 2?
Exclusively there is
Number
P's, I
2,
think.
yes.
You had that as number 2?
They didn't even call them the LeBrons. They called them the Babas.
They call them the
Yeah,
Debts.
so they sold them at.
They called them the. They called them the.
Never mind. Champs. Arrowhead exclusive.
They called them no rent money.
Yes, the LeBron 7 fry breads.
What's your number 1?
Zoom generation first game.
You know, it's funny. You said those sucked like probably
No, I didn't.
3-4 weeks ago.
You did.
You did.
No, I didn't.
100% fact.
No, definitely not.
You
fact.
did, because I picked them for something. And I was like, you think those suck?
Well, yeah, you probably picked them for something they had no business list.
And now you changed,
That's the
bro.
only list they would
Now you
belong
like
on
them?
ever.
You wearing a Philadelphia 76ers hat?
I am going to be a Sixers fan now because of TJ McConnell, but this is not a Sixers hat.
You are a weird person.
You are a weird person.
Like, who picks? You pick the Sixers for TJ McConnell. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, Embiid, Simmons, Fultz.
LeBron.
And who played better than all of them in the Boston series? They needed TJ to like stay in the game.
You're willing to leave the team that you rooted for.
I'm not
pretty much
leaving
your
any.
entire
I'm not leaving
life.
the team. I'm just saying I'm rooting for the Sixers.
I don't even know who his basketball team is.
Bulls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Kirk Heinrich.
Why you don't know what my team is when you bring up Kirk Heinrich every single day? Befuddles me as well.
I thought it was the Hawks.
Thought it was the other team you went to. Where'd you go? Minnesota or something?
Everywhere. All right. Clippers, everywhere.
We should have bet
he did go to the
that
Clippers.
he won the bet.
I don't think he
Bought
won
Kirk
everywhere.
Heinrich's jersey instead of lunch.
I don't even know you find one at.
eBay, double bagged.
All right.
This episode is brought to you by David Sunflower Seeds.
And Life Water. And QT Coffee.
With 2 straws.
I think we leave QT out. They don't have quite as much money as these other 2 brands do. But we'll take a sponsorship from any of you.
Send us
I might
the
have
bags.
one next week. So just give a heads up. Just for one episode.
Does that mean that they're going to give us bags?
I don't know.
No, they're going to just pay for that episode.
I don't know what that means.
Well, did they know the episodes are $12,000?
Yeah, you might want to give them the bad news, fam. You might want to give them the
was
bad
funny.
news, fam.
All right. Anything else?
That's a sneak diss. Bow!